Hello, my name's Charlton. I'm a Senior Project Manager with Omexom down in RSC 6, the Lower South Island. So we're standing here at Cromwell Substation. A couple of years ago we completed a project, the Cowlip project. It was realised that the bus work in the Cromwell Substation wasn't going to be able to handle the additional load that was required. We were asked by Transpower to restring the bus and upgrade it so that it could handle the additional capacity. And we came up with a solution as to how we could restring the bus without taking out power to the whole site. That meant that we had to build a bridge over top of a live 220 kV bus in order to restring the lines, the bus work above. So you can see the far side of the substation, there's a lower copper bus, and that had to remain live at the same time as we were to restring the upper lines above it. So the concept that we came up with was we built a container bridge. So there were three 40-foot containers high on either side of the 220 kV bus. That meant that the lower bus could remain live while we replaced the upper conductor. So the challenges we were faced with at the time was that due to the three containers stacked on top of each other, there was a concern that a storm with high winds would potentially topple the containers over. And ultimately we came up with a concept of filling the bottom two containers on either side of the bus with water tanks. The water tanks filled with water, so there was about 30 tonne of water in the base of each of the containers. We also decided that it would be best to cut the sides out of the top two containers, which allowed the wind to pass straight through. So that mitigated any effect of the wind on the containers. So the safe works from our lines team was able to happen. They could replace the conductors at the high level with the lower bus still in service, feeding the greater Central Otago area. The outcome from the upgrading of the bus work was that if one of the circuits was to fail, the other circuit could take the full capacity of the load. This meant that the successful reconductoring of other circuits in the area could happen without loss of supply to parts of the South Island.